The longest I had ever driven, and to this day, was in a truck. The furthest I had ever gone was in a truck. The longest trip I had ever taken in any moving vehicle was in a truck. Oh shoot. Yes, I didn't. Because my problem is I don't be thinking like really like, okay, today I'm gonna talk about this. Like I didn't do that. Let me go back into time. How not to get into trucking. So, friend calls me up. Yeah, I'm doing this thing. I have a license, but I'm not a driver. I haven't even been over most bridges. I think I only had been over the bridge once. I think I went over the Brooklyn Bridge like one time. I didn't have my own car. My mom didn't want to let me use her Benz, so I really didn't have much experience. And even though I told this to my friend, we worked together, so she believed in me. I started to believe in myself. I'm like, you know what? Anything is possible, right? So I go, quit my job, plane ticket to Florida, moved into the truck with her, showed me the ropes basically, just lived in the truck with her for weeks while I continued my online schooling. I go to CDL school. I actually passed CDL school on, I think in like 8 days or 9 days, like really quickly it felt like. But it was by like the, what did they say? The skin of my teeth. And any part of your truck or the trailer goes onto the grass. If you go outside the lines too much, you know, there's lots of things, but I did the grass thing. And he was like, and I was like just praying, like, please. And I remember I kept telling the school, like, I have a job waiting for me already. Like, I have a trainer waiting for me already, which was true. An exceptional trainer at that. Immediately got driving again with my same friend, 2 or 3 weeks. They were like, all right, you can be on your own. I think that any truck driver should be a driver, period. Your body knows being on the road, being in a vehicle. I didn't have any of that. I think they thought I was joking because I would say, I'm like, you know, I wasn't really a driver before this. Honestly, you know, I really still don't regret it because it just taught me so much. It showed me the country and I scared the shit out of myself. I faced my fears, my ultimate fears. I mean, it's nothing like being damn near 80,000 pounds and losing complete traction on an iced out road on the Idaho Panhandle. If you know, you know. So you have steep grades and curves. There was no chain up sign, windy, curvy, there was ice on the road. I'm 80,000 pounds. I'm going up the hill, I get to the top of the hill, my truck starts to pick up speed naturally, and I just lose my brakes like within seconds. I can feel that I can't slow myself down, and I'm just doing this all across the highway going down. And what stopped me was a potato hauler. But they're like built differently, they must be, because at least, I don't know, maybe someone could explain the physics of that. But the point is, nothing was wrong with his truck. He had just like the smallest dent. He got out, checked his vehicle. He didn't waste no time. He actually just dipped. He was like, I'm fine, the truck's fine, I'm out of here. All that force, just the entire front of the truck was like lights is gone, smoke, and you know, I have to get towed. I get the results and I immediately move into a new truck and I have to drive back through the same place that I came from, the same panhandle, the same exact road I just crashed on. I have to drive back through it. And it was the exact same weather conditions. It's horrible outside. And yeah, I just have to go back out there. And that was pretty surreal. I still can't believe I was able to do that. And all I could think was, wow, it must really not be my time. Clearly, like, you go through something like that. While it was happening, I thought, you know, for sure, this is it. I think anybody who gets into any kind of serious car accident or any vehicle accident, I think you have a moment in your head with, I guess this is how it goes. It's so fast, but just long enough to really see your whole life for a second and be like, wow, like, oh, like this is it? It was crazy. But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. How not to get in trucking. Learned so much about like how different the roads are once you leave New York. Further west you go, it gets crazy. But yeah, that's basically my trucking story A to Z summed up. Okay, whatever I do next, I need to make sure I always have more time for my art. And that was like my mindset going forward. I'm an artist at the end of the day, and I want to create things, and so it's like get back to where my heart really is. I'm Ashely Felix. I'm a daughter, sister, cousin, aunt, biologically female. I identify as a woman, and I'm a human, and I'm an artist, and yeah, I think those are, yeah. Present, artist, human, daughter. Yeah. I think that sums it up.